Now hey guys, welcome back to the channel and another Swiss 001 video. Now today we are back, of course, in the Microsoft Flight Simulator, but as you can see right here, we are on the page of Marketplace. Yes indeed, there's already add-ons for this one. Yeah, for the Microsoft Flight Simulator, it was released around 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, okay, maybe a little bit less. And yes indeed, you can already buy some mods, some add-ons for this one. Like the airport of Zell am See, which is in Austria, or that's Denver for you. This looks extremely amazing as well, and we already have an add-on aircraft as well, the Cessna 182T Skylane, and there's a lot of more add-on aircraft to come very soon, like the 737 series, especially the newer ones, the Max ones. There's already a lot of leaks about this plane getting released as an add-on, but yeah, so far there isn't that much though. You know, they have London City, that's pretty cool, but that's pretty much it. You have Leeds Bradford as well, but yeah, let's actually focus on this airport because it does look very interesting. Let's go to Zell am See in Austria. Now this airport is probably going to have the best graphics ever in a flight simulator, I guess. I mean, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator and a Payware add-on. This was 15 bucks, I think, so I expect a little quality, and obviously this already looks amazing, but let's just go there. There we go. The installation of a new add-on is super easy. You just buy it and it downloads automatically into the sim. That is a very nice step ahead, because normally you would have to go through a pretty, you know, tiring installation process, which you don't have to do anymore. Now, let's fly to Zell am See. Not a long runway, 2,166 feet long. At least it's asphalt though, so you gotta give that. Wait, was that just in feet? I thought it was meters. Oh my goodness. Okay, that really is not a long runway. So let's maybe choose a proper plane here. Let's go for a Beechcraft King Air. There we go. Let's just see how that plane flies here. And you know what? Let's just spawn into the approach to Zell am See. I've never been to that place. In general, I've never really been to Austria. Only Switzerland, of course. Alright, welcome to Austria now. Oh, it looks like the normal stuff in Microsoft Flight Simulator, doesn't it? Oh well, this is already a very small taxiway. And okay, I thought we were just struggling with the FPS for a second, but it's just fine. Let's just go ahead and get this plane onto the runway, actually. There we go, let's set the flaps. Alright, the flaps are set. Let's just roll onto the runway, which is what we're doing right now. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, we didn't quite get the turn right. The King Air wasn't built for runways this short, but let's just try taking off out of here. This is very much not a long runway, but alright, I'm looking forward to checking out the graphics from above. I think then it's obviously gonna look a lot better. There we go. Alright, come on, take off. Oh, the performance of this plane is pretty underwhelming. Please. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is a big overrun. Wow, that is really disappointing from the King Air. Oh, trees. Jesus Christ. Let me just tell you, by the way, this is the most beautiful trees that I've seen in a while here. Awesome. Especially the little swamps as well here. I mean, these are not swamps. Probably this is actually a golf course, isn't it? Yeah, that was a golf course. And beneath us, we have the little village of grass, probably. Or is it all the way in the back? I don't know. But this looks obviously amazing. This is even better than, obviously, the default graphics here in the flight simulator. There we go. Let's force the plane to go very much deep into the bank angle. And let's get this one landed. Alright, that was a really bad landing. Jesus Christ. Oh, well, I've never flown the King Air, so I really suck at flying it, as you could just see, especially the landing. This is not a very small plane either, actually. You know, this is, after all, a private jet. You know, this is turboprop engine, so it's kind of a jet, isn't it? And in the background, we have this, what is this called? Yeah, my farmer vocabulary isn't that good. A tractor? Is that a tractor? I guess that's a tractor. Let's just go ahead and try another plane here that may be a little bit bigger. Of course, the CJ is a suitable plane for this one, isn't it? Alright. Welcome aboard the CJ. Oh wow, this looks even more beautiful. Doing the whole approach here into this valley. Wow, absolutely amazing. I mean, this is definitely worth 15 bucks for the upgrade here. I mean, you know, Microsoft itself doesn't look, does it? But then the add-on as well, it looks amazing. Really, that is just so crazy. All right, let's get this plane landed. This is actually a very interesting approach as well into this small runway, you know, over trees in the mountains. This is definitely not how you fly into this airfield. I think you have to like approach from either valley and then turn right or left and then come in for a nice landing on this runway. That's not what we're doing because we're in a jet and, you know, it's not that turny. Turny is definitely the wrong word for it. A small Cessna can maneuver very much better, of course, than this one. So yeah, let's just get this plane landed. Okay. Now, as I've said actually in yesterday's videos, the physics of this flight simulators are being criticized a lot, especially the stopping performance of planes. The performance is very good, maybe even too good. As you could see, we could just land a CJ4 on this short of a runway. And actually, we can go way bigger than this plane and still be able to make a successful landing, I guess, I hope. And by the way, in yesterday's video, I forgot to mention the lack of replay mode, because there is none. We cannot actually watch our landing after we've done it, which really sucks, actually. But alright, let's just go for the Cessna Citation Longitude as well. We are looking good. Alright, bigger private jet, same runway. Perhaps we should say same short runway. Right, maybe let's, for demonstration purposes, change the time of year, actually. Let's go to January and get some snow here into this valley and see how that looks like. You know what? I'm not disappointed at all. Alright, now the sim is lagging. Come on. Alright, the simulator is back, and the runway is... Oh my goodness, there's still snow on it. Okay. Interesting challenge, I guess. This is definitely going to be a very interesting one. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, we are very much veering off the... Oh, yeah, this was probably a very icy runway here. Oh, now into the trees. Okay, the Cessna Longitude. Maybe we should go back to summer for the next flight. Rest in peace. Okay, now the only next step from the Cessna Citation Longitude would be something like an A320neo, I guess. I mean, there's a chance, I guess. I mean, there genuinely is. Let's fly here again in summer. We don't want snow. All right, welcome back on board. Now A320 time, isn't it? Okay, looking good. Now, how good are the chances that we're gonna make it? Not looking good, is it? Let's get this plane ready for landing and see how well we can do. Again, as I've said already, especially the airliners, that they have a very strong power of stopping, so there might actually be a chance here. All right, we gotta maneuver this big plane around the mountains. Honestly, though, this A320 does feel very much like an A320. It's very Airbus. I mean, obviously, I'm not an Airbus pilot, but it does feel very much unresponsive like an Airbus does, you know, with the fly-by-wire. But where's the actual airport? I'm actually wondering about that. Let's just skip some time here. I guess it's behind the mountains, isn't it? Yeah, it should be down there in this valley, right? Yeah. Right now, this is a very steep approach. Looks like London City, but in the mountains, I guess. So not very much better of conditions, right? But no, this looks, I mean, this looks absolutely beautiful. What can you say? Yeah, see, this was something that I was actually worrying about at the beginning of the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator. I was thinking, like, maybe the add-on market is slowly starting to become obsolete. And while I do not necessarily think that way still, I do have to say this flight simulator obviously still looks way better than other flight simulators without any add-on, without any makeup on it, I would say. Doesn't really need any add-ons, which maybe that's a problem, but especially the aircraft add-ons are definitely gonna stay here for a while, you know. We are missing a lot of planes, especially airliners like, you know, 737s, and that was my phone, it just fell down to the floor. Alright, something is weird about this plane now. Okay, gotta put this down. This was not a very soft landing, definitely not. I had to kind of force this plane to go down because... Come on, there we go. Once the reverse thrust has actually come out, this was a pretty quick stop. And now we actually do have particles here. That is interesting. Okay, maybe let's... we have to actually try a bigger plane. Maybe a Boeing that, you know... The thing is, I feel like sometimes Boeing, they don't use that much runway because they are a little bit more direct. Does that make sense? So let's hope for a better landing in the 747-8. Yeah, no, this is not gonna work out, is it? I mean, I'm gonna try my best. Alright, 747-8 it is. Now, how good are our chances here in the 747? No. I mean, not even the longitude worked properly. And the A320 worked even less properly. Like, not at all, actually. So this is definitely gonna be an interesting operation, isn't it? Alright. This is a very interesting approach, as always. Coming down onto the runway. Oh no. That was almost a crash into the mountains. This is a very turbulent approach. Oh, we're not gonna make it, are we? Yeah, flying these big airliners here in the middle of the Alpine region is definitely not a good idea. I mean, this plane is taller than most trees here. Okay, there we go. Well, I mean, this worked. So, yeah, guys, thank you for watching today's video. And I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night.